What's up everybody, Bluegabe. Y'all asked for it, now you're getting it. I'm here on the job site. Got to do a huge yard drain on this house. Throughout the day I'll keep showing y'all the process, but for right now I got to drop this machine, haul butt, go get a backhoe, bring it back and start digging. Got dump trucks coming, gonna load them up all day and keep them going. So I'll keep y'all updated throughout the day on what we're doing. Everything you see inside this orange line, this huge pit, it's 50 foot long by 20 foot wide. It's got to go down 6 foot deep. Got my dump truck right over there. Got my bobcat, got guys to help. We're gonna dig this pit, haul this dirt off, and then bring back good clean rock. So y'all stay tuned, this is gonna be pretty cool. All right, first thing first, gotta unload the machine. Alright, so as y'all can see, we've made some progress. Got big afternoon storms coming as usual in Florida. I got the backhoe here. I've been digging as hard as I can. When the dump trucks get here, I jump on my other machine, load the dump trucks, and they leave. So right now I'm gonna jump back on this backhoe, show y'all a little bit of how I dig these ditches. That's a big pit. Right now they're putting boards up to keep the walls from caving in because we're actually below the water table. If you see that big suck pump right there, it's just steadily sucking water as fast as it can flow. If you can see those bubbles right there, it's like rivers down there just flowing. We're right on the ocean. The ocean is just right over there, about a quarter mile, and this water table's real high around here. We're right at sea level, so got to keep a pump running. This pit, all this pit is designed for is to catch all the rainwater coming off of this house. There's gutters, there's yard drains in the yard, and it all comes to this pit. So we're gonna keep at it. Yep, I got a grease fitting that needs to be greased. I can't help it, I don't have my grease gun today. I forgot it at the house, so y'all just gonna have to deal with a little bit of squeakiness. All right, so the reason I'm making a pile with the backhoe and loading with the bobcat is because this bobcat gets way up higher than the backhoe does, so I can load these big tall dump trucks, and it's just easier. This pit's so deep, if I try to get down in it with the bobcat, it's just a lot of wear and tear, so I can dig it out easy with the backhoe, grab it with the bobcat, and throw it in the dump truck. So I'm gonna keep at it. So now that I have as much piled up as I have room for, as soon as the dump truck gets here, I'm gonna show you all how I load the dump trucks, and I'm more than likely taking off to go fishing or lobstering, one or the other. Y'all just have to wait and see. All right, now I'll show y'all how to load a dump truck. All right, that's a wrap for the day. We got a bunch done. Y'all look at that. How tall are you?
7.
He's 7 foot, so if that gives y'all any idea how big this hole is. Dug with those 2 little machines. I'm done and I'm going to the house, hooking up to the boat, and I'm going fishing. Maybe y'all see me, maybe you won't.
See you at the docks.
See you at the dock. I got him. Oh. What about that? So today I've been working all day. You guys got to see that awesome bobcat job I was doing. Hey, we didn't have time to sleep. David's only got 1 more day here in Florida. He lives up in Griffin, Georgia, out there in the boondocks. Just got one. He's, I don't know, 14 inches. He's a keeper, so it's a start. Redneck, why do you always want to bite stuff? Let me tell y'all what this is. You know what this is, David?
No.
You don't know what that is?
A flounder?
That's a flounder sandwich. All right, y'all, we're just going along. We ain't seen none. The water's dirty. The mullet are thick as can be. Watch what he's about to pull up. Look at this big old doormat. Get him up over this pole. There you go.
Wow.
Right on first one.
All right, so I got 2 different style gigs. This is the Outrigger, the same guys that make my light. If y'all notice the difference, I put a light on my trolling motor tonight. So see, wherever I turn my trolling motor, there's light. We got the GATORPRO gig and the Outrigger gig. Both of them suit, like this one's got 5 prongs that are flat. I love it for barracudas and sheep's head. This gig I love for flounders though. Look how big he is. Go ahead and shake him off.
He's on pretty good.
Yeah, this gig don't like to let go of him. Pull him on. There you go, right there. Have you ever seen the teeth in the flounder?
I have.
Look
That's
at
the first one I've ever.
Look at the teeth.
Yeah.
Look at those teeth. And these creepy little eyeballs that are both on the same side of his head.
There's something wrong with that.
Stick your finger in there real quick.
No.
In his mouth.
Got it.
No, it's in his mouth.
No.
Let me see your broke toe. It's already broke. You can't get
Put
no
that
worse.
in there. That's good.
We were gator hunting the other day and he kicked the side of my boat and broke his pinky toe. Let me show you all the pretty side. All right, so we got 2 big old doormats. Actually, we got 1 doormat and 1 little one that I gigged, but they're both legal, so hey, it's a start. Worked all day. It's now what, 11 o'clock at night. We're still going strong. You know what, you got any ideas what you can do with this flounder when you get back to Georgia?
Make a sandwich.
Did this earn me another good deer stand?
Yeah.
Y'all, I went with David last year to Georgia deer hunting. He put me in the tree stand. He said, now one will cross the road right here in between about 10 and 11:30. 12:05, I piled him up. Piled him up. Go ahead, get him. Sheep's head, get him. They don't come off that good.
Yeah, I know. There's stuff. That's nice.
All right.
Do you want any footage?
Yeah. We're trying to show y'all as much of this as we can. The water's dirty, the wind's blowing, but we're gigging fish. Look at that. That sucker ain't coming off that gig. I can assure y'all that. Hey, you play with that sheep's head while I gig this flounder real
Well,
quick.
go ahead and get him. It takes me a minute to get him off of this one. There.
All right, y'all, we're going in for the kill. Got him. Pull him up. Oh, yeah. He's barely legal, but he's illegal. Throw him in the cooler. Throwing him up on, look at it. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was.
Yeah, pretty decent.
That's number 3. 3 flounder and a sheep's head. Go. Big push. Look at this bad boy. I know Mr. Farmer will eat him. You like barracuda?
Yeah.
Man, we cooked them the other
Good.
night when we were out here.
I have had that before.
Dang, things do not come off this gig. Get. All right, so we got 3 flounder, a sheep's head, and a barracuda. All right, well, tell me that wasn't a nice mess of fish. 3 flounder, a barracuda, and a big sheep's head. Now, I'm sure most of y'all are wondering, whoa, what just happened? Well, you were working on bobcats, and next thing you know, you're fish gigging? Hey, that's the life I live. We work hard and play even harder. But unfortunately for you guys, we're not cooking any of these fish. My buddy David lives up in Griffin, Georgia. I'm gonna let him take all these fish back up there with him. Him and his brother don't get much fresh seafood because they live in the middle of Georgia, so that's where those fish are going. As of right now, these mosquitoes are chewing me up. It's 1:30 in the morning. I need to get in there and go to bed. But first, I want to thank all of y'all for the positive comments, the subscribes, the shares, especially on social media. On Facebook and Instagram, y'all are sharing like crazy, and I truly appreciate that. There's a ton of stuff to come. I'm going to show you the rest of this bobcat job in future videos coming up this week. But for right now, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. The mosquitoes are chewing me up. And like I always say, all good stories got to come to an end. And right now the mosquitoes are chewing me up, so I'm getting the heck out of here. See y'all.